بالرغم من اتفاق العالم المتحضر على مدار التدخين، إلا أنه ما زال في العالم عشاق للسيجار. ورغم أن المشهور منه بالجودة هو السيجار الكوبي، إلا أن السيجار المنتج هنا في ميامي ليس أقل جودة، لأن ورقه مستورد من أمريكا اللاتينية كذلك. ولنعرف أكثر عن الموضوع لابد من زيارة أحد مصانع هذا السيجار هنا في ليتل هافانا أو هافانا الصغيرة في ميامي. فلنشاهد. Hola.
Hola.
Yo tengo cita con César, por favor. ¿Está aquí?
Un momento, enseguida lo llamo. César.
Hello, César.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. We have a meeting today with you to discover the Cigars universe.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Let's go. So, here is the place that we make cigars, right?
This is a place where we make La Gloria Cubana cigars here in Little Havana.
It smells very good.
Yes, well,
What
this
are they
is
doing here?
this is El Crédito Cigar Factory, home of La Gloria Cubana. Here we produce handmade Cuban style cigars.
Okay. So, what are the steps that you do?
We got a couple of different steps that are involved in making the cigars, and I'll show you the first step. These ladies are doing a very important step in making a cigar. What they do is they destem the wrapper leaf and the binder. You know, the last piece of the cigar, the beautiful part of it, the moisture part of it that gives it its taste, its flavor. They will go ahead and separate the whole tobacco leaf and separate them in halves and by size as well. So this has to be very moist at all times. As you see, she likes to enjoy her cigar while we're here. This will be like a whole size of a cigar, a whole size of a leaf. You can hold. Go ahead. Open it up.
Okay.
What she will do is then separate them by halves. I would say this one, like very stretch it out.
Okay.
Because we don't want it to crack. So here we have two different, for flavors, we have a natural wrapper, and then we have another one who's doing the Maduro wrapper.
What are they? They are really darker, right? They seem
Very dark, very
Hola,
richer.
señora.
Very richer in flavor. Could have a little bit of more of a strength to it, but that's, you know, the demand of the consumers.
But they seem very big, even
Very
bigger
big,
than the others.
very big. But she will separate those in sizes as well.
It smells very good.
Smells very good, doesn't it?
So what is she spraying on it? What
It's
is
just
that?
water.
Water.
It's just water. This has to be also kept very moist at all times.
So here, I think this is the beginning of rolling the cigar, right?
This is the beginning of rolling the La Gloria Cubana cigars, and this is the first step, consisting of the bunching of the cigars. Now each cigar roller rolls a particular size cigar, 150 cigars in a day, and here's where we start the bunching of the cigar. This is the binder, consists of the filler, four different leaves, all blended together to compose what's La Gloria Cubana.
How many leaves we put to make one cigar
Right now,
like
for
this?
example, it's a combination of like 5-6 different leaves, all the components of it, which he will go ahead and by hand, as you see everything here is done by hand, he will go ahead and bunch it up and then place it into the mold. Once he finishes that mold up, he'll put it in the press as well. We will leave it for overnight. He will do 150 of these.
Smells very good.
It smells very good.
Okay. So next step, what we can see
Yeah,
after
I'll show
this.
you the next step after this.
So here we are with our cigars pressed yesterday.
And now this is the last piece or the last process of making the cigar, which is called the wrapper. This is where he would put what's left overnight of the pressing, and now, as you see, he will start wrapping the cigar. This is where you get all the taste, the real taste of the cigar, the beautiful look shininess of the cigar as well.
Cesar, are these leaves the same that we saw before?
These leaves
Of
were
the beginning?
processed. These leaves were processed a little bit different. This leaves, as you see, is very moist.
Oh, they are wet, a little
wet,
bit
a
humid.
little bit wet. It has to be wet at all times, nice and moisture.
And they smell very good.
Very, very good. You don't want, once this is placed, you don't want it to be dry, where the cigar will actually crack. Like these will be the finishing last step of the making a cigar. As you see, he's already done 50. These bunches of 50, so this is 100. He will do another bunch of 50 here,
Okay.
and that will be his production for the day. After them putting the wrapper on the cigar, the last piece of the cigar, which I'll also show you, from there they will be picked up and put into our humidor. This is the storage of all our cigars. At the end of the day, we will pick them up and take them over here to our humidor. This is where they will be kept for about a week or two, and then so it can get all its blend, all its flavors all mixed in together. At the end of the day, we will go ahead and store them here into each of the bins.
Oh, okay.
For example, this bin here is the one that you saw over next door, the double Coronas that we saw with the lady with the big leaves. From here, they will go ahead and be packaged up in not packaged, but they will be sorted out. Make sure that they have its proper sizes, its proper ring gauge. Go through, in other words, our quality control. Go through our quality control. But we do put La Gloria Cubanas on it. We'll go ahead and put the cellophane on it, and then we will package them up in our white boxes.
Right.
And then
To the shop.
To the shop.
Let's have a look there.
Let's have a look.
So here is the final products, right?
Yes, this is our El Crédito Cigar Factory store. This is where all of our products that were made in our factory end up to sell to the consumers.
That we can see already packed or like
Packaged up,
cellophane,
cellophane, labeled, boxed up, prices, size, the blend that you want, a mild, medium, full-bodied cigar. We have it all here.
Thank you for this demonstration and how we say here, hasta luego, gracias.
De nada.
Bye.
Pues.
لبرنامج محطات ليث بزاري العربية فلوريدا.